And I would say that if you're a dedicated dark romance reader, I would say Lucifer's like Heather Gray, right? Like he's not super dark in comparison to some very dark romance heroes. But if you are a dedicated romantasy reader and you only dip your toes into dark romance, it's probably going to seem very dark to you, right? He's going to seem maybe closer to morally black. But ultimately, I think that I love a good redemption arc. And as I was writing the darker elements of the book, it was always a question to myself of, is this something that I feel like can either be justified, and I say that with air quotes, like to where we can understand why he might have done this, even if we don't agree with it, or ultimately that he can be redeemed from, that he can come back later and we can still like him and enjoy him as a character. And so I'm hoping that most readers feel that I was able to toe that line, and that became even more challenging as I've gotten further into the series, because like the stakes are raised, things get higher. What can he do that we will still love him, but it still keeps that dark romance feel? It has been an interesting line to walk. I do frequently ask friends who are also writers, okay, can you look at this scene? What do you think of it? Is this like too triggering? And we rely on each other in brainstorming for that.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah, so
Like,
that's
you guys have, because you guys just lean on each other, and it's your author space. It's your writer
right,
space. Yeah.
yeah, because I think that like when it comes to dark romance, as long as you're putting the adequate trigger warnings there that readers know what they're getting into, that they're agreeing by continuing to flip the page that this is something they're willing to like let you play with the
Yeah.
problematic themes. But it is a hard line to walk, I will say. But
I remember reading your prep, like your content warnings paragraph, and I thought you did a really great job, because it's just, no, take care of yourself. This is just, I'm warning you. Like, I'm love that you picked up this book, but this is what it contains.
Mhm.
Just like, because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because of the, I read so much and I'm usually not into the dark romance stuff, but I get the allure of it. But even, I don't know. I think because I'm not really into it, I don't know the extent of it, because when I read yours, I was like, this isn't really that bad. It wasn't like, I think there was just a little bit of, I think maybe the triggering content would have been kind of like the dom and submissive stuff a part of it, where it's just like some of that language might turn some people off, but it's, you prepare them for it. So it's just, no, like, it's gonna go there. It's gonna go there. But because I was expecting it, and then I was like, all right, let's do this. Like, I'm ready. And yeah, it's really about preparing yourself and preparing the reader for it. And I think they're like that, yeah, turning the page is consent.